We're live, baby. We're doing it. All right, we're leaving Duck Creek here to make our way up to Oriental, North Carolina. And there's a big reason we're doing that now. Well, we're not officially leaving it, just temporarily, but. So the plan has changed. No! No! One of the things that we had talked about in our previous videos was that we were going to sell the house, sell the old boat, fix this one up, wait till the kids moved out, and then go cruising. And then after that, eventually, maybe get a house with a dock to keep the boat at and stuff after the whole cruising part. Well, that plan has changed. One of the things we've been doing for the last several years as we've been remodeling boats and houses and other things is that I've always kind of kept an eye out for a house with a dock, looking for a deal. So surprise, surprise, one popped up. You're not going to say anything, are you?
Well, you just kept on talking and talking.
Oh, well, you can interrupt me anytime. We interrupt each other all the time, right?
Tell me not to.
Oh, yeah, right, like that goes over. What do you got, a list there? Oh, it's grocery list.
Yeah, we're going grocery shopping on the way home.
Oh, yep, okay.
So, we found a house that was in foreclosure and is owned by the bank, and we were able to get it for a really good deal.
Yeah, we talked them down big time.
Especially
actually,
right before the hurricane.
Yeah, the hurricane, which probably helped them go, oh my gosh, you know, it's owned by Fannie Mae, so, you know, it's a government, but, and the nice thing about my negotiation tactics are always, if you can walk away, you're going to get a better deal, regardless if it's a car or anything, as long as you show no interest and kind of walk away. And that's pretty much what I did to the real estate agent the whole time.
And you were willing to walk away.
Oh, we did. We walked away. I mean, basically,
there were other houses we were looking at.
Yeah, we had a number that we were going to not go over anyway, and so we kind of said, well, you know, if you can't meet this number, I'm sorry, we're just going to move on to other things and look at other houses, which we really didn't do. I mean,
well,
you know,
we had been
we did look, but nothing that was really nothing that. The nice thing, okay, so what about this house? It's got a dock. Not only has it got a dock, it's a hurricane hole dock. It's in a creek, a deep water creek. Not that we need deep water. I mean, we only draw 3.6, so it's not like we need it. But it's got a dock and a place to put the boat.
And we know some people up the creek and down the creek.
Well, yeah, we know people from our sailing friends, and it's in Oriental, North Carolina, which is the sailing capital of North Carolina. So, you know, it's a good place to have a sailboat. And pardon me one moment, I gotta watch traffic.
And
here.
when we were looking at the house, when we were looking out at the dock, I recognized our friend's boat that was even further, because at that point we didn't know how deep it was.
Okay, so let's talk about the plan. How has it changed? I mean, now we're looking at a house. Are we throwing away the cruising lifestyle? It's gone?
Not completely. We're just postponing it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have a home base. This house, we're gonna be able to have my mom come and stay with us.
Oh yeah, the mother-in-law is gonna move in with us. Yay! But that's okay. I actually get along with her mom pretty well, so I don't think that's a problem. And it helps her.
She's gonna have her section of the house, and we'll have ours. And then when we go cruising, we'll probably rent out one of the sections, probably the larger section, and keep the smaller section for when we come back in the summertime, because we'll probably, at least to start with, go cruising October, November through March, April, I think is when they usually do it, down to the Bahamas. We have several friends now that are spending the winters down in the Bahamas.
You still want to go there? It's a really long way. Like barren islands out there. Sure you want to do that stuff?
You mean we could just stay at home?
Okay. Is that what you want to do? Ow! Ever since she saw YouTube videos of people going to the Bahamas, it's like, oh yeah, I want to go. But before that, it was like, no, it's too far. I don't want to go there.
I don't know. I think when we started having friends who actually went,
yeah, they really.
That made a difference.
The YouTube videos of showing the Bahamas going, ooh, that looks nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, so the plans changed a little bit. Now we're still waiting for the kids to move out, but they're actually going to just have to move to Oriental with us, so that's up to them whether they want to still move out or not.
We have one that's still in college, and one that is looking for a more permanent full-time job.
So, you know, that's up to them. Whatever they want to do, they got a place to stay in Oriental. Now, we still have jobs. You know, so we'll have 9 to 5 jobs. We're going to be commuting. The commute's a little longer, but Oriental's a nice, quiet town, and it's got the dock to put the boat.
And it's got good sailing when you get out onto the Neuse River. Where we are, there's less wind. I don't know if it's the trees or...
Yeah, I mean, it's a river down by New Bern where we're at. It's a big river, don't get me wrong, but...
It's the same river that's up there,
but it widens out as it gets closer to Oriental, and then it empties out in the Pamlico Sound, which is a very big body of water. So typically, whenever we had to go, we want to take the boat out and do something, well, it's a 3-hour trip from New Bern just to get to Pamlico Sound. So it's kind of like now, if we get this house, it's going to be like 10 minutes. So it does have a definite advantage in that. So yeah, so that's kind of, it's nice that we have a house with a dock. I mean, I don't care so much about the house. I was like, it's got a dock. It's got a really nice dock. Okay, somewhere I can put the boat. It's a hurricane hole, so our boat will be protected.
We talked to some of the neighbors, and what they do is they actually tie the boats out into the middle of the creek and tie it off
to all the trees and stuff.
The trees and such, so they don't damage the docks.
And it gives it plenty of room. The boat goes up. They got plenty of slack because you can run in lines from trees to trees. So yeah, so the tide goes up and down.
Type things.
Yeah, it's going to be excellent for hurricane hole. You know, I didn't care so much about the house. It could have been a trailer or a log cabin for all I care, but of course, actually, it's a big house. It's actually
bigger than what we were looking for.
Yeah, we weren't looking at a 2,500 square foot house. Like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do with all this extra room? Yeah, maybe I cut it in half and make it a sail and craft area. But then we kind of fixed that problem with their mother-in-law needs some financial and medical help, so we'll be bringing her in. Now it does need some work. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a foreclosed house. It's been sitting there for a year. And the biggest thing about the house, and you probably ask, well, what's it been sitting there for a year for? Waterfront property. Well, because the layout is so what? How would we put
Wacky,
it? Stupid. Weird.
Strange.
Yeah, it's got a really weird layout.
It's got a lot of closets in this one area.
Like in one corner. It's got 3 closets that are small.
It has a light in one of them that there's no switch to.
Yeah, so...
It has another one that has a light to the outside. You have to go into the closet to turn on the light for outside, and the switch is covered halfway by
into the wall. They buried it in the wall. I was like, oh, that's great. I know a certified electrician didn't do that one. So it's got some issues. Mostly it's the layout that's just weird. And I've had a lot of skill in building a second floor to our original house that we sold. So for me, it'll be like just kind of doing a little bit of modifications here, there, putting doors here, moving walls, putting in a bathroom. It's well, now it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. So we're gonna turn it into a 3-bath because it actually has another room that's perfect for a bathroom. It looks like they probably might have been a bathroom or tried to think about it as a bathroom and never got around to doing it. So, and you'll get to see all that because we're actually headed there now. Take us usually about 30 minutes to get to Oriental from New Bern. And so we're going to show you around, take you on the tour of the house, you get to take a look at it. And the dock, of course, the really important part. It's all about the dock, baby. Where I can put my boat. Where can I put a boat? So, miss anything?
We're 2 doors down from a marina.
Oh yeah,
that's across the creek from another marina.
Actually, full service marina. And you may have known them. One is Sailcraft, that we're 2 doors down. That's Sailcraft Marina in Oriental. The other is Deaton Yachts. That's just right across from Sailcraft. So we got 2 full service marinas within about 30 seconds of where we live. And it's got a lift that can handle our boat. I actually called ahead and said, can you handle 31,000 pounds? It's a heavy boat. And they're like, oh yeah, we can handle that. And I'm like, cool. And they do bottom work and repairs. And well, normally I do that stuff myself, but maybe I might get lazy in my older years and say, yeah, just paint the bottom, will you?
Yeah.
So the Admiral is excited because she didn't expect to have a house ever again. She thought, oh my God, I'm going to live on a boat and I'm never going to have a house. Which I was thinking the exact opposite. Thank God I'm going to live on a boat and never have a house again. Yeah! Well, I shocked that all to pieces, didn't we? But, you know, it's just, the opportunity was there. I mean, if it wasn't there and we didn't have such a great job negotiating it down to you know, quite a bit, I'd be like, no, not doing it. But it was just too good a deal to pass up, so. All right, so that's it. We'll kind of, unless there's anything else you want to add in to our viewers there, all 50 of them. Thanks, guys. We got a dock now. Yeah. Oh, 2 hands on the wheel. Sorry. Did I mention I'm happy about the dock?
I think maybe you might have mentioned that.
Okay. But I think she's happy about the house.
I am happy about the house.
She's got an anchor. So the nice thing is eventually we'll be able to just rent out the house at some point, take off, go cruising, have fun, and still have and make money, or at least pay for the mortgage, and then come back at some point. Because the house will actually be split into 2, so we'll have the opportunity to rent out one side or the other, depending on, you know, when her mother moves in or.
You don't have to talk all the way to Oriental. You're getting redundant, and it's going to be long.
Okay. I just want to make sure you guys knew the plan now. That's the plan. No altering the plan. All right. So we'll pick it up here in just a few minutes, and I'll focus on driving. What town is this we're going through?
Or is this Grantsboro?
Grantsboro? Okay, this is Grantsboro we're going through. This is Grantsboro right now. Okay, now we're coming up on Alliance. So that's the next town, and these are all... I'm sorry, go ahead.
This is all in Pamlico County, North Carolina, or if you like to listen to Google, it's Pamlico County.
Oh, there we are again. One thing we didn't talk about is that we will be carpooling. This should be a hoot. Her and I in a car for 30 minutes every morning.
It's probably closer to 40. But...
Well, it's kind of 40 by the time you get to your work or my work, yeah. But 30 minutes to at least get to where it branches out, where we can go.
He doesn't think I can get ready in time.
She can't get ready in time now. But then, of course, then she said, oh, well, I can all do it in the car. I got 30 to 40 minutes in the car. I'm like, oh, that's cheating. So I guess I got to figure out how to get...
rules?
I need to get an inverter in here for a hair dryer and a curling iron. Okay. Okay, we're now in Bayboro, but we missed the sign going by because it was so quick. You know, there's small towns, so it's kind of like, oh, there goes Bayboro. All right, so now we're in Bayboro. Okay, so we passed through Bayboro, now we're going into Stonewall. Yeah. Maybe we should look up, like, what these places are famous for. I haven't a clue. I'm sorry, you're talking about...
I was saying over time, we really have looked at a lot of different things. We've looked at different...
I mean houses, not boats. We looked at boats, too.
Yeah, but when we were looking at houses or lots, we were looking at lots down here that where the lot was affordable, but you had to build a certain size house.
Yeah, you couldn't just plop a trailer on it. They really frowned on that kind of thing.
And between the lot and the house, it wasn't within the budget to keep the boat.
Even a manufactured house was crazy trying to get it on a lot, and everything needed to get done to it.
In a lot of places, you couldn't even do that. They had to be, you know, there were restrictions for the neighborhood.
I did find one right next to my work. It was like right down the road from my work. It had a beautiful dock. Oh, it's gorgeous. It went out quite a distance, but now I know why, because it went all the way out, I don't know, maybe like 100 feet out, and then it did an L. And I went to the L and I was like, oh, this is great, it's beautiful out here. And then I took a measurement of the water, 1 foot.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna work. I had the McGregor at mine, but nah, not gonna work. But yeah, we did a lot of looking at houses, and we really came to the decision that, yeah, building a house and putting a dock in and an empty lot just really wasn't gonna work, and financially we just couldn't afford that. So we started kind of focusing on anything that already had a dock and a house on it, which I figured would pretty much have ruled us out of pretty much any house ever. Yeah, the other thing, we didn't even talk about this. The nice thing about this house, it's in walking distance of the downtown Oriental area. I mean, you don't need to go drive. A lot of people
within the village limits.
Yeah, they're all using golf carts to zip around in. I wonder, do we need a license for that? Special golf cart license?
No, you don't need a special license, but you do have to have a license, they say, to drive on the road.
So yeah, I think we got pretty lucky in what, finding a house that had the dock and affordable and where we could afford it. So, yoo-hoo! Getting really close now to Oriental. So this turn here, if I took a turn to the left, would take us to Sea Harbor Yacht Club and Marina. Whitaker Point Marina is that direction as well. Here's the sign for Oriental. There it is. Welcome to Oriental. Yeah, and if you've heard of River Dunes, that'll take you out that direction as well. So technically, we are pretty much into Oriental now because we just passed the sign. Here's the one grocery store that's here. It's a Piggly Wiggly. There used to be a local store here, and then Walmart moved into here, put the local store out of business. Then Walmart pulled out, and they were stuck without any grocery store at all. And then Piggly Wiggly was able to come in and pick it up. And we're coming up on the house here. You're going to see this side of it. There it is. And we don't have a neighbor right now. It's just open land. You can see the side of the house. And you can see the sign there. It says for sale, even though it is under contract. And here we are. Made it. All right, so this is the house. There's the Admiral over there checking out the bushes and such. How are the bushes? Kind of overgrown a bit. We're gonna need to do some trimming there, cleaning.
There's an azalea underneath it.
Oh, cool. I have no idea what that looks like. Oh, that's the azalea. Oh, okay. As you can see, it's got some overgrown shrubs and bushes and stuff, but that's all right. The nice thing is, a really nice thing, it's got, what is this again? This tree here? That's a live oak. Beautiful. I always grew up with those when I was going to the beach with my parents, and it's like, oh, this is awesome to have a live oak here right in the middle. So I think our idea is to put some sand around it, give it a whole beach theme with Adirondacks chairs and such. Yes?
The Adirondacks chairs might be in the back, but yeah, the whole beach theme.
Oh, beach kind of theme out here. A couple things got to be done. We noticed the driveway is it's almost a two-car driveway, but not quite. So we're gonna probably do some repairs on this. This is obviously a converted garage, converted into a living area. Let's go to the important stuff. All right, we'll get to the dock. Here's the dock. Did I mention how cool this is to have a dock? We got a dock. So here's the dock. It's got some nice stairways going down. They redid the wood recently, and you can see that, it's a nice deep creek here with several sailboats all around. Go down and take a peek here. You can see down that way. Maybe, because it's right in the sun. Yeah. And we'll cruise back over this way. So here's the end of the dock. We have actually taken the boat back here to make sure that we can get it back. And you can see there's Sailcraft on that side over there. Deaton Yachts is on the other side here. There's a big boat right there right now. So this is all our dock space here. It's got a wooden bulkhead going for it. Like I said, we did bring the boat back here. Plenty of room to get our 44-footer in here. So it's a good thing we had that pole there to actually tie the front of the boat. So we'll have to figure out a procedure for that one. Neighbor across the way. Neighbors down the way. So the real trick with this is I had to test the boat is how am I going to get this 44-foot boat turned around? Well, come in here and dock, then go up that way. There's a Y, and then in the middle of the Y, I was able to do a complete starboard turn, which had no problem. Now we do have a secondary dock, a smaller dock here for smaller boats or visiting anyone who wants to come visit us and pull up along the small dock. What do you say? That's probably another 20 feet, maybe 15, 20 feet, maybe? Oh yeah, we'll have to tie off the front of our boat, yeah, because we're 44. So, but yeah, if someone wants to come visit, they can just pull in there, or small fishing boat maybe. If we decide to rent it, maybe we'll have a small fishing boat. And you can see it comes out along here. We'll probably have to, we got to clean some vines and stuff up here as well. But you see that they didn't finish the dock. It just kind of, the walkway really. So the walkway kind of comes over here, then it kind of stops and it's like, oh, okay. So we'll probably finish that off and do something nice. There's a lot of vines that got to clean up. So, but they got some nice pine trees, nice little bit of shade. Not too much. It's not right over the boat. It's close, but not right over it. So that's good. And again, you can see down the creek here. That's where it lies. All right. And then come back up here. We've got the stairway coming up. We've got another stairway. This is the other one on the other side of the house. Hey there, Apple.
Hey. Okay, so this is the area we believe was a garage. And it's got two nice, really big closets. And it's got a regular door and then some French doors over here. And it's on a separate heating.
Well, this whole side of the house is on a separate electrical circuit for heating and air conditioning. And then here's the weird room, as if that one wasn't weird enough. I mean, it's so big and I don't know what you do with it for a game room, but this will be the mother-in-law redo. So we'll remodel this and this area up here, which is kind of weird too.
And because of the pushback here and the little wall there.
You got some sort of weird wall right there for some reason.
Yeah.
Electrical box, that's always good right there. It's like nice. You got these big, large double doors, and then you got this area here and an area over here. So anyway, so we'll have to do some redesigning and see where that goes. All right, in here, going into that room there, that's going to be the bathroom. That's going to be our remodeled bathroom for the mother-in-law quarters. So we'll have to. It's about the right size for a, for a bathroom. Here's the dock. Did I mention how cool this is to have a dock? We got a dock. All right, and in here's the laundry room facility. That's no big deal. Probably won't get too much on that. Here was something else that was really weird. Is let me turn lights on. Maybe. I can't remember if it's over here or over there. Yeah, that was it. That's some of it. So here's the weird thing, right? The three closets that are kind of smallish.
So
And
this closet here, you have a light switch way down here.
yeah, halfway embedded in the wall again.
Is for outside.
Yeah, so.
And
All right.
you have a closet here that has a water heater and it's got like an outdoor.
We haven't figured out how to turn the light on in there yet. So.
We think this used to be part of a carport or one of those outdoor buildings underneath a carport.
And there's just another small closet. So, kind of weird. Three closets right next to each other. So.
It's like, why didn't you just build?
Yeah, one door. So we don't know. So we'll figure that out. This will be kind of a craft area over here. But I don't know if that's office, craft, whatever. So it came with that. It's got these really old-fashioned looking barn door.
These are really popular right now.
Popular old barn doors. All right. Here's the dock. Did I mention how cool this is to have a dock? We got a dock. What else we got next? We got a galley kitchen. Yes, we're boaters. It's a galley kitchen. So yeah. I don't know. So that's what the kitchen looks like. It's got a little, bar sink there? I guess that's what that's called, bar sink. Lots of drawers, lots of cabinetry. And usual refrigerator, storage, oven, more cabinets, dishwasher, sink. All right, so that's the kitchen.
I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Remember, we're making a video here, remember? She's so busy, she's already planning. Where's this gonna go? Where's that gonna go? Here's the dock. Did I mention how cool this is to have a dock? We got a dock.
Some pictures, and I don't know, it's got a ton of drawers. I mean, there's a drawer above every cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whole sets of drawers, plus a drawer above all these.
So she's gonna take in a lot of time trying to figure out what to do with all that storage.
Drawers.
Which is.
I mean, why don't you put another cabinet? There's so many drawers.
Yeah.
I don't know how to organize drawers in the kitchen. So if you have ideas, put them below.
Hey, there you go. Comments on what you would do.
Yeah.
How would you organize this kitchen? Here's the dock. Did I mention how cool this is to have a dock? We got a dock. This is the living room area, and this is the dining room area, which could make use as a secondary bedroom as well. And here's the shot of the living room area, which is basically got a little alcove over there for TV, bookshelf, whole kind of entertainment center. Alright, this is the original house. This isn't part of the addition, so this is all the original house. And then we have the other room here, which is probably where the kids are going to be, and then there's a bathroom in there. Yeah, just a standard guest bathroom kind of stuff. So, lights on. Not bad. Got a little shower, one of those showers at the top. You know, that shower, little rain shower coming down on you. So, not bad.
It's got nice beadboard walls.
Didn't we do that on the ceiling of the boat?
We did. And the ceiling in here is some sort of paneling.
It's a paneling wood look to it, so not bad. I mean, it's obviously been replaced at some point. I'm sure that wasn't original to the house when it was built, but you never know. Could have been. Here's the dock. Did I mention how cool this is to have a dock? We got a dock. And then into here is the master bedroom, which is, again, a weird layout. Barely any room for a bed right there. It's not weird. We're gonna figure that one out. Figure out how to do that.
Somebody's not gonna have a nightstand.
No nightstand for somebody. Who's gonna win that fight? It does have something that she does like. It has a closet over here, a really big walk-in closet. It's an actually L-shaped closet. It actually comes all the way around. It's a little L thing, so plenty of room in the closet.
We have.
Almost think this would be a great workshop, you know, like man cave. Yeah, that didn't fly. In here is the master bathroom, which is, again, kind of weird. Just a single sink, toilet right next to it, and then open space all the way over here, and then bathtub shower combo with, you know, it looked like it wasn't quite measured right. I had to add this in here. Here's the dock. Did I mention how cool this is to have a dock? We got a dock. All right, so that's the grand tour. That's the new plan. And anything else that you want to add there, Apple?
We will have lots of fun trying to decide how to do it all once.
Yeah.
And start moving
You
it
probably
along.
won't post a lot of videos on the remodel of the house. This is a sailing channel, not a house building channel.
Yes.
So yeah, so you won't see much of that. But we're still building, we're still working on the boat. So you'll still see that is that. So, all right.
And some of our current adventures on the boat, I think we will start.
Oh yeah, we'll start filming the adventures on the boat and stuff. So yeah, you'll be seeing lots of that. So make sure to, if you don't want to share this video, we'd love you to share it with somebody else. Click the like button, that helps out. And if you want to subscribe, that's cool too. Although we don't care so much about subscribers. I mean, if you want to be notified though, it's good to be a subscriber. That way you find out when we get another video. But we're not really big on subscribers. I don't think that's really, you know, where it's at. We're just looking to share. Hey, turn the lights back on. We're just looking to share everything that's going on, so that you guys can look at it and say, well, that's not a bad plan. Maybe that's something we could do. Or maybe you could go, hell no, not doing that. So, all right, so we'll see you next time on Sailing That Shore.
I'll see you there.
All right, later. Let's turn my light off for. Let's do recording. Here's the dock. Did I mention how cool this is to have a dock? We got a dock. It's all about the dock, baby.